Okay, well, bugles are in, so that looks quite nice now, really, there. So I think the next thing I'm going to tackle is these posts, because they wobble, not really braced or anything, and they're actually on a bit of a lean as well, like not a huge amount, but I think it's like 20 mil. So I think the idea is I'm just going to first of all clean up this mess, because the way they've set them up is they're actually sitting on this bracket and go above the decking rather than through, the frame, and then the decking going around it. So this is just kind of like sitting on top of this bracket. So I think what I might do is clean this up, and then I noticed that they only actually just used one bolt for some reason. It's just the one. Right, I thought I'd just show what I mean in terms of it being how much we're working with here. So it's touching the bottom there, hard up, and that's the amount we want to fix. So it needs to go to the right, and it's basically the same all along those other two. And they seem to be a bit more wobbly than I expected. Like, I was gonna try and remove that bit of timber there. That bit. But yeah, it just feels like it's quite loose, so I think I might just try and plumb them up first and then fix them in place and then just clean this stuff up, because I'm worried it might get worse. Yeah. Doesn't look too bad for level though. So yeah, it could be a lot worse, so I'll just check it there. Yeah, this side looks good too. Yeah, so I really just need to plumb them up and then we'll go. Just getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'll just pause the post work and I'm just going to do this. So this is where there'll be a decking boundary board going this way, like that, and decking runs this way. So I'm just going to need to get a fixing point for the screws, because there'll be like a board running there and it needs a fixing point. Well, it doesn't need that much of a fixing point because it's got these nogs, but these ones definitely do need something. So I'm just going to run that block across. So I'm not going to use a full 200 mil board for that. I'm just going to rip it in half and just use roughly 100 mil wide on the flat. So on the flat this way, and I'm just going to run that all the way through, and that should catch all the ends. So I might just do that first and then mess around with these posts. Right, so this is what I'm thinking is just going to measure from the edge to here, and I'm going to do 10 mil lip, so approximately. I mean, this doesn't need to be super accurate just because the block will be 100 mil, so 140. So that's hard to do with one hand. And then this screw is usually 20 mil in, so this will be one edge of the board, and this will be the other edge right here, roughly. So this is like where they're going to meet. That's the joint between the two, and there'll be a screw line there and a screw line over here. Approximately, yeah, 140. That's right. So all I got to do is just put that 100 mil nog right here in the center. So if this is 150, so put that. So we'll just kind of run like that. So 100 mil is almost too wide for this, but I mean, I guess I could rip it into 3 parts, maybe 200 into 3, and use that, because But I mean, if I use 100, it'll be stiffer. So, you know, if someone was to step right there, 100 mil would carry that weight a lot better. So yeah, I think I might just use 100 mil. I could actually, I think I'll use 100, but I'll put it vertically like that, and I'm still gonna get it because I'll have 50 mil to play with. Yeah, where is it? So yeah, so if I just put a dead center in there, I'll have about 25 mil each side. So to there, ooh, it's going to be a bit tight, eh? Usually I just use the 45 block and try and make it work, but it is a bit tight. I think I might just put one on the flat and just see how it feels. And if it's too soft, then I'm just going to flip it and just do it, you know, standing up instead. Because I mean, it is rough sawn, so it's pretty strong. Yeah, let's just rip them to 100 and just see how it feels on the flat. Okay, so let's change the plans here. So what we're going to do is I've got something that's roughly looks like a decking board. Is we're going to go flush just because of all these. There'll be more posts coming on this side. So instead of doing all these cutouts and making it look all jagged, it's just going to go flush with the front. And I mean, the option is always to add another board and just come up like this, which some people do. So that option always is there. But for now, we're not going to use, you know, we're not going to buy extra decking to do anything here. It's just going to get oiled and that's it. So what I'll do here is this is going to go flush. Lost my train of thought. So that's just for visual. So if that's going to go flush, then we're going to go 140 there. And I've decided that I'm just going to put screws on every nog. They're pretty even. So I'm just going to, this boundary is going to get screwed to these nogs. And I'm just going to give 100 mil on standing up. Sorry, 100 mil, 50 mil because it's 100 mil on vertically to fix these ends so that I don't miss. I mean, you don't want to be, you never want to skew your screws because they just could look so bad. Like you really want them to go straight down so that it looks good. But I'll show that later. But for now, I think I'm just gonna use a chalk line, ping a line. And yeah, start installing these. I mean, that one looks a bit crooked, but I'll get that tidied up because I still need to plane this flat. So hopefully the plane will catch all of that. Worst case, we'll just put a packer in there so that the decking sits good. But yeah, I think that's the plan for now, is get this done and worry about these posts tomorrow. I think I'll buy all the materials and then I'll deal with them. I'll just kind of plumb them and then I'll quickly lock them in before they fall over, and hopefully it works out. Because if they slip off those joists, there's probably no way I'm going to be able to get them back up by myself. So I really need to be careful.